Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go take a look at doing some different theorems and postulates. Now, segment addition postulate is a postulate because it cannot be proved. A theorem can be proved, a postulate cannot. Now, for segment addition, if I have from A to C and I have some point B in the middle, that allows me to say that AB plus BC are allowed to be put together to form AC. We are adding segments together, therefore we call the segment addition postulate. Now the ruler postulate simply says that any 2 points, you can place every one of the points that form a line segment and you can match them up to a real number system, and that real number system can be used as measurements. We call it a ruler postulate because most often than not, the real number system we set up against it is a ruler. So it allows us to come up with a length. So if I have AB with a line above it, that means segment AB. But if I have AB with no line above it, that means the measure of AB. Now, Mr. Moore kind of prefers if a person were to go MAB. MAB clearly defines that it is the measure of AB. And so take your pick on your notation there, but that's the ruler postulate. Now, we also have some other properties. We have reflexive. And reflexive says that if AB is congruent to itself, now this does make sense because every point in A is actually every point in B. It's not a matter of them being congruent. They are also indeed equal. In fact, it's the only time you can say that two segments are actually equal. Not just their measurements are equal, but their segments are actually equal. Now you have the symmetric property. The symmetric property is if AB is congruent to CD, then CD is congruent to AB. It simply allows you to turn it around the equal sign. So instead of having AB first, you have CD first. Transitive property is very similar, something we've talked about before. If AB is congruent to CD and CD is congruent to EF, then, so you have 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, so 1 to 4, then AB is congruent to EF. And so you have some basic segment properties. Now, we have transitive property. That's not that big a deal. And we need to be able to do proofs. So we'll talk about that in a little bit.